Hey, welcome back to the Wolf HunterZ channel, y'all.
Woo.
My name is Jon of the Wolf HunterZ, and next to me, dang, she looks really nice. You look really nice today. Look at your eye makeup, looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Your goth shirt, I dig that.
Thanks.
Looking nice. What's your name?
Dolly, hey.
Oh, there you go. It's Dolly. Back again. And we're going to react to some music for you guys. In fact, is this reacting to music? It's kind of like reacting
musical
to
content.
A musical thing. Content, good word. Ooh. Like a human thesaurus.
Me.
Huh?
Patronize me?
No. That was a good, you brought out that word right on time.
Okay.
Why are you suspecting me? Just encouraging you.
All right.
All right, anyways, we're checking out what makes this song great. Episode 88, featuring KARNIVOOL.
Whoa.
So that's gonna be cool. This is like a new kind of a thing for us. And who would request such a video? It is Dave! And Dave, thank you so much for this, man. This is really cool because we're getting into this side quest of Birds of Tokyo and KARNIVOOL, who exist with the same singer, and then this is an exploration of one of their songs that we have not even reacted to, Goliath.
Ooh,
So this is interesting.
yes.
So I can't wait to check this out, bro. Thank you so much for this. This is getting to that depth.
Yeah.
We're getting deep into this thing. We love you, man.
We love you.
Before we get into this, we need your help, everybody. If you guys love KARNIVOOL, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and definitely, most assuredly, comment below. All right, so I don't actually know this series though, like what makes this song great. I don't know this thing, so I'm interested to see what this is like, man.
Let's see what it's about.
I already like this dude's energy though.
Yeah, it's ready.
He looks happy. Let's go.
Hey everyone, I'm Rick Beato. On today's Everything Music, it's What Makes This Song Great, episode 88. The band is KARNIVOOL and the song is Goliath. Coming up next.
Oh, Rick Beato. I have heard of him.
Goliath is off KARNIVOOL's second record entitled Sound Awake, which was released on June 5th, 2009. For those of you not familiar with KARNIVOOL, they're a five-piece progressive rock band, progressive metal band from Australia. And they've really been around since the late 90s, but their first full-length came out in 2005, which was entitled Thermata. That's when I first heard of them. This particular record is one of the best-sounding rock records that you will hear, and this song is absolutely massive. It was produced, engineered, and mixed by Forrester Savell, who's a great engineer, producer, mixer. And the song is probably the most complex song that I've done in any of the episodes. The meter of the song is 27/4. 27/4? What? Yes, it's an incredibly complex song to count. But I'm going to show you how to do that. And I want to talk about all the really interesting parts in it. It's got a beautiful melody, everything. Let's check out the intro. Drums. Bass. Before we go on, let me talk for a second about that incredible bass tone. I just showed a clip of the bass player Jon Stockman playing on his Warwick bass. That's actually from an ad for Darkglass Electronics. They have a pedal that you've seen me use on my channel before. It's the Alpha Omega pedal, and the alpha side, this knob all the way to the left, is a recreation of Goliath. Now, I asked Forrester at the time how they got the bass sound, and it was a combination of Jon's pedals, bass amp, things like that, and the bass and drums were tracked live. When I solo the bass track for you, you're going to hear the drums bleeding, and it's pretty amazing. But this tone is also created by Jon smacking the strings against the frets. That sound can really only be made by having the right tone and playing with that kind of technique. That's really a signature of Jon's sound. Next, let's talk about this 27/4 drum groove. Let me solo the drums. Those drums sound absolutely phenomenal. You hear all the ghost notes. They sound totally natural, roomy. That's how a drum set should sound in a room. Okay, 27/4 is what Forrester had when he sent me the Pro Tools session. But I think it's actually easier to count with 3 bars of 7/4 and a bar of 6/4. But within those bars, there are some different divisions that happen. And to make it even more confusing, the kick drum begins the phrase on an upbeat. As a matter of fact, there's mostly upbeats in here, except for where the snares hit and where the hi-hat is. The hi-hat actually informs you that the kick drum comes in an upbeat. And you can tell that because the accents in the hi-hat. That's a common hi-hat pattern to play on the drums, is to accent the strong beats. Now, I added a 1-bar click track as a count-off so you can see that the first kick is actually on an upbeat. Listen. 2, 3, 4, up. In the first phrase, the snare is on 2, just like...
Yo, this dude is too smart, man.
He is very smart.
He is dissecting this, bro. I didn't know how he was going to approach this, but he is literally taking it piece by piece and telling us everything he figured out about each part.
Yeah, that's why.
That is crazy, dude. He's going
smart.
in depth. Rick Beato. I've heard his name. Like, I feel bad because I'm sure he's like a super famous like music person or something. But I don't really know who he is, but I've heard his name before. That's my level of coolness, y'all. I just done heard his name. Let's go. Look at these red arrows. This man went all out for this. Let's go.
Yes, he included the
a regular backbeat, but then 6. The second phrase, the snare is on 2 and 5. Okay, well, listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, there are some extra accents like that, but the main snare hits are on strong beats there, okay? So it's going to alternate 2, 6, 2, 5, 2, 6, and then in the 6/4 bar, it's 2, 5, and on the 5, the kick and snare hit together. It's very confusing, but check it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the bass enters there. Okay, so that's your 27. Now I'm going to count it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But at the end of that bar of 6, that last kick drum makes it confusing because you don't have that downbeat, because that's the beginning of the new phrase, right? So this is what is so confusing and so cool about this drum part. To dig a little deeper into this, I'm going to bring my good friend Jack Jones in to talk about Steve Judd's drum part in a little bit greater detail. Here's Jack.
Probably the coolest thing about this groove to me is the way that it orchestrates that very asymmetrical and interesting rhythm that the rest of the band is playing. He does this primarily with where he's placing his snare drum notes. It just gives almost an answer to that rhythm. Another component that you'll hear in the groove is that he's playing a lot of ghost notes. That's a really cool technique that we can use where we're playing really soft notes on our snare drum with our left hand primarily to create this layered and textured effect. So those are ghost notes. Another really cool thing that he does that I noticed in all the videos I watched is all of these upbeats that they have. Rather than play those with his right hand, which would probably be what most drummers would do, he's kind of throwing his left hand around, which it looks cool, but I think it also contributes to the momentum, not stopping the momentum, even though there's all of these kind of syncopated feeling rhythms. He's just kind of throwing his left hand there while he keeps his right hand steady.
That makes sense, because then you're not missing out on those beats.
Next, let me solo the bass and drums together.
Dang, that bass tone is crazy. That is aggressive, bro. It's like growling.
Another great thing about the track, like I said before, is that the bass and drums are played together live. How can you tell? Because you can hear the drum bleed in the bass mic. Let's listen to the bass soloed. The use of room mics in Forrester's production really gives the space to the band and makes it sound much more realistic. Next, I want to talk about the guitars, the melody, the vocals, and the arrangement, getting into the meat of the song. So it starts out with
the best albums in the world.
This effect guitar and feedback. That effect guitar sounds like it has a flange on it. And then when the guitar enters with the drums, it's just a single note. When the bass enters, unison. That last chord, the bass goes up, so they're playing in C sharp. The bass goes up a half step, and then the guitar plays this voicing, which is an inverted G sharp diminished chord.
Inverted G sharp
really cool because it gives it a lot of tension there, and then it drops back down
some words
when the vocals
out
enter
there,
right
guys.
Let's talk about Ian Kenny's melody here. So it begins on the root C sharp, jumps right up to the fifth. Now check it out. Back to the root. Then it jumps up to the flat six, flat seven, fifth, fourth. Now think about that melody when you have these notes. That flat six there gives it a real melancholy feel. You're still not sure what scale this is because we don't have enough information. We don't know what the third is in it. And let's see if he actually sings anything in the second half.
I love this guy.
Okay, he's still using those same notes. He's going flat six to five. Listening onto the second phrase. Lands on the tonic then. Really beautiful. So he's going...
Ooh, and that little arpeggio with the guitar coming in.
Then drops down to the flat seven, then way up to the flat six. Those interval jumps are really beautiful.
Yeah, that is really nice. How he goes
That's
up
just
and down so much.
incredibly good melody.
And he's going to his
writing
falsetto
right
too. He's going from
Listen
like
to the
his
guitar.
chest voice. That's his
Okay,
head
so this
voice,
guitar right here, that the
I'm trying to use
guitarist, I
smart
believe
words
it's
now.
Haas that's playing this, is playing the flat six, five major third. So you hear that it's some type of a major. Let's listen on. Oh, beautiful. And then the chorus. That is so beautiful. I mean, that's an incredibly good change right there in the melody and in the guitars. Let's check them out. On the downbeat of the chorus.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Now this won't take long. We'll rise up again and rewrite these wrongs.
Okay, so that is just amazing there. So it has this triumphant rise to C sharp major. It's the first time we've really heard that a major sound, major or minor, and you hear that
like the
really
Dune
high
soundtrack.
third,
Like that
on
kind of a scale.
You hear the F way up high on the guitar. I think it's Haas playing the guitar. Let's check it out. Some great stuff happening there, right? So you have that, you have that.
That
You
is
can hear
a
the high
beautiful guitar part.
third there, a major chord there, but you're hearing and you hear it go down to minor, C sharp minor, to that sus sound, and then you hear. Really, really beautiful. Let's listen to it again. And the other guitar. That other guitar in the left speaker.
That is
Beautiful.
great.
The vocals also
Dang.
state that C sharp major sound. Listen. So it's going. There's that major third, root third, fourth, fifth, and then goes to the fourth, but it's really changing to a C sharp minor sound, right?
Yo.
And then there's it's a beautiful change. It's like
The heck is that?
C sharp
That
sus
chord?
to C sharp major, but you have B in the bass, right? It has a flat set.
All right, I should say I'm not really music theory educated.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit. I did take some music theory, to be honest. I did, but I forgot a lot of it because I don't use it. When I make music, it's all just the keyboard and my own process that has nothing to do with the smart stuff. It's just feeling it out, knowing scales, playing on the scale. And this dude's blowing my mind, bro.
He's very smart.
Especially those like chord names like C, sharp, sus, 7, B, flat. Like, I don't know. If I make a chord that sounds out there, I don't know what it is. I just play it. I'm like, ooh, I like this, you
Well,
know?
Have him do a
Send it to him.
Yeah.
Rick, what am I doing here? He's like, wow, he's doing all this. I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
Nailed it.
Let's go.
7. Flat 7. Let's listen to it again. And then that's amazing. The vocal goes, jumps from the C sharp way up to the B, a minor 7th interval jump. And that really makes the melody powerful. Then it drops back down to the 5th of the C sharp. And then next we're on to the second verse. Starts the same way. You have that sustaining note, the 7th over it. A little bit more intense texturally. Bringing back those guitars from the intro.
He got all the stems, bro. He got them all.
Chorus. You notice the vocals are doubled here in the chorus? Listen.
You won't have to wait long. The shower began and paved way for the fall.
They have some distortion on them to cut through the heaviness of the mix, too. Listen again inside the mix.
You won't have to wait long. The shower began, paved way for the fall.
Great drum fill here. Listen to this.
That drum fill was crazy.
I love the kick drum under the fill.
Ooh, that arpeggio.
Really intense
And I
verse
love that.
Then the riff. Love those. So heavy. So it goes into a 3 pattern here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bum, bum, bum. I love the guitars during this bridge section.
What do you think about this song so far, dear?
I think it's incredible. I mean, I'm really involved in his comments. He's
Yeah.
so smart, and
He's
he's really
so
breaking
smart,
it down
dude.
well.
He's so excited about it. I like his
Yeah,
excitement. He's
I
like,
love that.
guys, listen to
Yeah.
this. Like he's like really into it, you know. And I do love this kind of a song. It's very deep. And for me, like when I hear a song like this, what sticks out to me is the scale. The scale has like almost like an Eastern sound.
Mm.
La 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 la. Like it has like this mysterious quality, you know, which I love. It does remind me of the maybe the Dune soundtrack or something like that. Something mysterious.
Mm.
It's nice.
Right here. Beautiful major and minor triads in the guitars, right?
Yep.
I love the back half of the bridge here. There's a great bass fill. Listen. It's like a tuned down Geddy Lee. Let me solo it for you. Listen. In context.
Yeah, they're playing. They're playing with us. They're toying with
Beautiful.
us.
Oh, I love that C sharp major 7 that comes in here. Then it goes to C sharp minor 9. Awesome. Beautiful. Next, we have the beginning of what I would call the coda. It's really a breakdown section that has a killer drum fill that leads into it. Listen. Listen in context. So it has a riff figure over this tom snare figure. And it just keeps building. Bass returns in there. And this is like a vocal refrain from the chorus. High guitar.
Dang. Look at all look bearded and hip.
That's all for now. Please subscribe here to my Everything Music YouTube channel. If you're a first-time viewer, don't forget to ring the bell. Very important. If you're interested in the Beato book, go to my website at www.rickbeato.com. That's how I support my channel. You can buy mugs there, t-shirts, anything to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram at rickbeato1. Check out my new Beato ear training course. If you go to beatoeartraining.com, watch the introduction video. And if you want to support the channel even more, think about becoming a member of the Beato Club. Thanks so much for watching.
Let's go, Rick. That was fun. That was fun, bro. Okay.
Wow.
Subscribe. Okay. Do all that.
Ooh.
Do all that.
He says.
Do everything beato. Do the whole beato thing. And then do the Wolf HunterZ thing. Whoa, Day, this was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That was such a deep dive into this song. And it's kind of cruel because we haven't reacted to this song.
Well, now we semi-have.
Yeah, we kind of have. But yeah, it's really good to help us just appreciate the band
Yeah.
and their
The
talent.
effort that they put
You know,
in,
not just
everything.
Ian. It's not just him, guys.
That's true.
We got the Hosk, he calls him. Like Hosk. Love it, man. Dave, we love you, bro. Thank
We
you
love
for this.
you.
Everybody else, thank you for hanging out. If you had a good time, hit that subscribe button. Join the Wolf HunterZ family and the movement. And we'll see you again very soon.
And if you want to request your own song, click those links in the description box down below. We'll react to your favorite music.
We sure will, guys. Stay tuned and stay positive, y'all.
We love you.
Bye.
I just wanna bang my head.